This property tax season, the Travis County Tax Office has a simple message for you tonight. Paying online is better.
And that's because, as KXAN's Grace Reader explains, it could cost you thousands more dollars if someone trying to steal your mail is involved.
When you go to pay your property tax bill over the next month,
we would encourage people to pay online by e-check so they get an immediate receipt.
But if you've paid your check in the mail for years, you may be wondering why. One reason, an uptick in mail theft.
Over the past several years, we've seen more property tax checks stolen out of the mail, and so paying by e-check is certainly a more secure way to pay the property taxes, and you'll get an immediate receipt knowing that you paid on time.
So why steal someone's check out of the mail? It's a practice that the United States Postal Inspection Service calls check washing. Check washing is where people alter the payee names and often the dollar amount on a check and then fraudulently deposit them. It happens not just with property tax checks. Just a few months ago, our sister station in Ohio reported on the arrest of a Postal Service employee who was accused of stealing all kinds of checks.
So the address on the envelope gives you a real good clue of the fact that there's a check in there. So if someone from a residence is sending a check to a phone company, an electric company, a service company, those are the checks that they're going after.
And we've reported checks stolen here in Austin previously, too.
This is identity theft. We have one client who had a $100,000 check stolen.
So back to property tax checks. Even if you don't fall victim to check washing, the Travis County Tax Office says online is still the way to go.
They're not all going to get a timely postmark, and those taxes that aren't paid in time will receive a 7% penalty and interest right off the bat.
Grace Reader, KXAN News.
If you are going to mail your check, the Postal Inspection Service recommends depositing it in the outgoing collection boxes before the last pickup so that it's not sitting there for long periods of time. You can also just drop it off at your local post office. They also say use a gel pen to write any checks. Those have ink characteristics that are more difficult to remove from checks.
And going in depth right now, we told you last year that in a southwest Austin community, surveillance videos showed thieves stealing mail with ease, but by using those stolen USPS master keys to unlock multiple mailboxes at one time. So that neighborhood was targeted several times, which suggests there are multiple master keys or copies that are not in USPS control. This isn't just affecting Austin. It's a nationwide problem, often involving checks stolen out of people's mailboxes, and that's why last year the Postal Service announced that it replaced thousands of old arrow locks, which can be unlocked with master keys with electronic ones. The agency said it also installed 10,000 high security blue collection boxes nationwide.